Good morning to every single one of you. How's everybody doing? I will wait for a few of you to get over here so we can start. Share this information if you want. It's going to be a really informative, uh, interesting video. Really informative, interesting video, as you know, sometimes broadcasters like myself, reporters like myself, we had to understand what is happening. We had to understand that sometimes we are wrong, sometimes we're right. And a question that has been asked: how's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. God bless my country of Mexico, my city of Tijuana, and God bless the United States of America. Let's thank God for giving us two legs, two arms, a mind that we can think, a heart that we can feel, and eyes that we can see. God bless everybody that is watching. I will be giving a caravan update for everybody. If you guys want to wait until I've almost finished the show, I will be giving a caravan update. The only thing that I can tell you is that 4,500, it is not the number now. The number is up into the 9,000 migrants, almost 9,000. They are right now potentially moving across Guatemala. And not only that, the Guatemala government has spread more than 25 checkpoints so they can dismantle the caravan little by little. So when they get to the border of Tapachula, Mexico, they will not be enough. That is the plan, according to the government of Guatemala. Good morning to everybody. Tea right here, green tea. We are drinking green tea. How's everybody doing? Now, a question that everybody has been asking me. And it is a really serious question, because to give out this kind of information, you have to really study and really, practically inform yourself and investigate what is going on in Mexico. And a lot of people have been asking this. Oscar, is China and Mexico? And the question is not specific. The question is not, it's not, it's not plain and simple. The question is wide open. If you're talking about if China is Mexico, there's a lot of Chinese restaurants. There's a lot of Chinese companies. The question is if Chinese troops are in Mexico, and a lot of people are believing these mainstream medias or this so-called, sometime post that they do on Facebook, which they're showing, if some kind of troops or something. People, let me tell you the reality for all those people that they're thinking that Chinese troops are in Mexico. No, they're not. No, they are not. Chinese troops are not in Mexico. No, they're not in Mexico. What they are, now the question needs to be asked. This is why the post on Facebook that I put, are Chinese investors in Mexico. If you're asking about Chinese investors in Mexico, I was surprised to know that the new gold in the world for everybody, the new gold in the world is going to be lithium. And I have been talking about this new energy reform that China is trying to create over the world. The embodiment of the new world order, the top country that wants to be on top of the world, it is China. It is not the United States. They're trying to kick the United States out of that particular place. And lithium right now, people, for everybody that is watching, lithium is the main resource of energy. China is trying to look, and there's already been a statement by Xi Jinping to the United Nations where China is saying, we are going to eliminate hydrocarbons, nitrógeno. We are going to eliminate carbon dioxide. We are going to eliminate monoxide of carbono, carbon monoxide. We are going to lower down this, and the emissions of the car they are going to be eliminated. The automobile industry is going to change completely. The automobile industry is the number one industry in the world. There's no other powerful industry that is not the automobile industry. And after the pandemic, China has been cranking up on the United States like you don't even imagine. The percentage before China in the United States, as China has been number one in the automobile industry, in the United States second in the automobile industry, China right now, it is up in the percentage like you don't even imagine because they took advantage in this planification of the virus. Now, why they want to invest on lithium, why they want to transform the energy. This is that has to do a lot with the globalist compact of immigration. Now, let's get right into information and embedded in important legitimate information for everybody to understand if why China is in Mexico and if China has been really smart. They don't go in by force. They don't go in with troops. They don't go in with guns. They use biowarfare, as you have seen with the virus. And not only that, they're much, they think a little bit more to the future. They invest. They try to take over your economy. They take over the economy of every country as exactly as they have been taking the economy of the United States of America, filtering cheap man products, the United States buying them. And when China closed the ports to the United States suffered to the economy due to the fact that the United States was buying so many cheap products from China. This is why, Donald Trump put the tariff. I want to give thank you to Truth World, to 3D for your $6 contribution. God bless you. Super chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. Let's get right into the information. I will be real specific, and I'm going to be a little bit fast because the documents are in Spanish, and I will translate for everybody that is watching. Now, right here, it says this document. It says right here, lithium. It says on the top is the new petroleum of Mexico, one of the greatest and biggest, supply fields. It is in Sonora. Sonora is a state that is close to Arizona, and it is explored by who? Look right here in the bottom. It says China and Canada. This has been happening for a little while now. Now, let's go right into the document. It says right here, Mexico has all the potential to be the number one in the world of lithium. In Sonora, they have discovered more than 246 tons of lithium. But right here on the bottom, look how this is so important. It says right here, the statement, the guy in charge of the mineral resources in Mexico, Victor Manuel Toledo, says, we are in a transition of an energy transition in all around the world. This is what he's saying. And he says the subject is the extra contamination on emissions that is going to be the change to electrical cars. This, it says right here, has dozens of countries with the demand like Bolivia and Chile. That they are also, China is also in Bolivia and Chile. There's a Canadian company that is extracting lithium now and that is going to Mexico to explore the lithium that is Bancara Lithium. And in China, it is another company that is called Ganfeng Lithium. And it says right here on the bottom, they are working on activities and exploring the place. It says right here also on the bottom, Bolivia has a reserve that is already proved by 21 tons of lithium. Lithium, the new change, the new future of energy. This is why the globalist compact of the environment, it is coming. And China is leading this globalist compact. Another article right here. It says right here, this article, with subjects so delicate as it refers to minerals, the Canadian company, they intend to expand to produce 17,500 tons of carbon of lithium in 2019 and 2020. And then it grew to 35,000 tons every year. With already established prices, the outdoor, investors, Ganfeng Lithium, these are the Chinese investors, they are now traveling to Mexico to participate in a company and in a project that involves extraction of lithium that is going to start when? 2022, according to the Sol of Mexico, that is a newspaper really well known in Mexico. So, lithium, the new gold of the world to produce energy. Now, let me get another article right here. Canada and China. It says right here, they're already in Sonora. Sonora, again, it's a state that is next to Arizona. Meanwhile, the projects are growing and exploring in Baja California. That is the state that I live in. The company, American company, Pan American Lithium, it's already established in San Luis Potosí and in Zacatecas, another states in our country. And they are working with a Spanish company, Lithium. So we already know that the United States is fighting with Canada and China for the next step of lithium. This has to do a lot. A lot of people are asking, is China and Mexico? Is China and Mexico? Yes, they are. They're trying to invest and they're trying to extract minerals. It is exactly what China did to Venezuela. It is exactly the same thing. China goes to your country, they extract all the minerals, and then they take over your economy and they own you. This is another one. China, and according to El Cronista, China invests $2,300 million in lithium in Bolivia. China is in Bolivia, is in Central America. And you know who was the president of Bolivia? Evo Morales. Evo Morales is a socialist communist, that he was a dictator for more than 12 years in presidency in Bolivia. Lithium. This has to do a lot with lithium. Look at this. Another article for everybody. Right here. It says right here, the government of Bolivia, in the concerts with the Chinese Xinjiang TBA group of Bangchong, they had already confirmed a society to produce and industrialize lithium and other minerals with an investment of almost $2,300 million. The proposal participated state company from Bolivia, YLB, in a plant of batteries from lithium of China. Lithium, the new energy product. This has to do a lot with the new energy reform to the world that is coming. This has to do a lot with the shutdowns of electricity in Pakistan, in Italy, in Africa, where they don't have electricity. It has to do a lot. In every country, when they get a shutdown of electricity, every country is given this explanation. We need a new infrastructure of lithium. We need it. We need a new infrastructure of electricity. We can't control the electricity anymore. The electricity is clogged. Why? Everybody's at home. Everybody's using electricity. Everybody's using the internet. We need more internet. We need a fast internet. We need 5G. 4G is not cutting it. We need to advance. This virus was strategically made for changes to the new world order. Another. It says right here that China is estimated that they are going to need every year 800,000 tons of lithium, due to the fact that they also produce 30 million electrical vehicles per year has to do a lot with the automobile industry. Looking to the future. To the future. China is looking to the future to not expel hydrocarbons, to not expel carbon monoxide, to not expel carbon dioxide. You know how China was the first one to give it a statement. The environmentalists of China said that Beijing has gone down a lot on carbon dioxide due to the fact that these companies, that they produce a lot of hydrocarbons and cars not transporting themselves around China. The contamination of the planet on their part of Beijing has gone down, so it's healing the planet. These guys are a little bit. Let me give you another one. Look at this. We're back right here. We're back. We are back right here. We're back right here. Hold on a second. When you start talking about these guys, they immediately cut you off. It happens, people. It happens a lot, and they immediately cut you off. But I'm here. Again, let me go back to where we were. There we go. So we were right here, right? We were right here. So look what it says right here in this article. Look what it says right here. For everybody that is watching, Super Chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. God bless you and thank you. It says right here that China is going to give away and is not going to put restrictions on international companies so they can invest on the sector of health, on the sector of energy. I'm sorry, on the sector of energy. This is what it says. This leader is planning, and man, this is so crazy how they have all planned out. Look how this Xi Jinping, what he's doing. So he is saying that he's going to get the restrictions out on international companies so they can invest on the new energy reform program that he is implementing. It's not. So I'm going to say to Ford, I'm going to say to Mazda, I'm going to say to Honda, I'm going to say to Hyundai, I'm going to say to Chrysler, whatever. I will, get the restrictions out for you. I will lower down the restrictions, but you have to invest on the new, energy reform. Okay, I'll do it. Who can I talk to for the energy reform? Oh, you can talk to me. I'm the guy. So everything right now, the new wave that is coming to the world is all Planet 5. It's energy and also ultimately the 5G technology. It has to do a lot with the 5G technology. They clog the energy. They clog the electricity. They clog the signal of energy, the signal of the internet. And they need what? We need a better internet because everybody's at home. Nobody's working at companies. Everybody's at his home office. The internet is clogged. We need something new. We need something more advanced. Let's bring what? 5G. We need to do something about the world. The world is dying because the planet is so contaminated with hydrocarbons and carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. We need to lower it down. Lithium. A lot of people are asking, is China in Mexico? Troops? No. Don't believe on conspiracy theories because a lot of people say like, yes, Blue, they are. You're lying. You're lying. All these, United States citizens that they're always, yes, they're coming through your country and they're coming into our country, Blue. Like, it's all the way around. I should be the one that is worried because China is already in your country and has been in your country for the longest of time. And you got a president-elect right now who is Joe Biden who kisses the feet of this guy. The question should be all the way around. Isn't it? Or am I wrong? Who has been kissing the feet of China in the administration of Barack Obama and Joe Biden? Who was? Let me ask you this question. We are the ones that should be worried. No, we're worried about us coming over there, Blue. Like, what the hell's wrong with these people? Like, I'm like, don't you see what is happening in your country? It's amazing. Look at this, how the article goes. And these people, there's people are investors. They take away they invest in your country. They overwhelm the economy. They take over a sector of the economy and they start owning your country. And little by little, they start penetrating. And it says right here, the state, the Chinese government, the article goes, it assures that they are going to take out the restrictions of external investors on the principal sectors. Look at this, and of the energy, carbon, petroleum, gas, and electricity, but not nuclear. Leave that alone. And then it goes on the bottom. It says the new energy, the new Chinese era, right here. Crazy, huh? Crazy. Crazy, huh? It is crazy. Look at this. And it says the new energy in the new era of China. And it says we are putting as an example new international projects with new companies like Shanghai. This one is a producer of vehicles, electrical vehicles in the United States, Tesla. Oh, wow. It's China and Mexico, huh? The troops, they're coming with tanks and guns. Another piece of the article right here. And it says right here, new energy, renewables energy. This was released on the 17th of January of 2021. Renewable energy. Sorry about my accent. And it says right here, China invest on energy 7% more than the United States of America, and almost 70% more than Europe. Crazy. Isn't it crazy? Isn't it crazy? Nobody's putting attention to this. Everybody thinks that China is going to come in with their troops and bombarding with guns and tanks and airplanes and like it was World War I. It is not like that, people. These people are taking our economy. They are collapsing our economy so they can invest. That is the way that they're manipulating the system in the world, and they're manipulating the banks. Now they're moving forward with energy. And the new gold of the world is lithium. And I'm showing you right now how China is investing right here. Look at what it says on top. The wars on energy. The investments on India have increased on a 12% in 3 years. And says China has invested 7% more than the United States of America, and almost 70% more than Europe. Wow, huh? Now, let's go to another one. The global inversion on energy has surpassed in 2018 $1.8 billion. Right here. China, it is the principal destiny. It is the one that is destined to invest on a breach of the United States of America that it has reduced. The investments on the European Unions, they have fallen 7% in the last 3 years. Energy. A document from BBC News. It says right here, where is all the Chinese money going in Latin America, and what are their gigantic investments on this Asian country? Really important document right here. Really important for you guys to know. Extremely important. Right here. And it says, the gigantic Asian country has changed financially on projects that they are going to invest in sectors of energy and transportation in the last years. They have converted into a principal source of financing projects of regional development, surpassing organisms in traditional organisms like the World Bank, the Inter-American Bank of Development, according to consults of the BBC. Amazing, huh? This is another video from the caravan. But that is practically, I wanted to show you guys. You guys are asking continuously, is China in Mexico? Troops? No. Investors? I just show you. Yes, they are. Not only that, let me show you something that is really important for you guys to see. Really important. Because everybody is thinking, no, you know what, Oscar, we are the leaders right now on this, on that. The automobile industry is a thing that is going to change a lot. It's a thing that is going to change a lot. And this is a really important document that I'm about to show you, so you can see how the Chinese Communist Political Party is trying to dominate the world by every industry. This is what they do at best. This is an article that it was released. It says the secret origins of the Chinese plan to end the emissions to 2060, in the years of 2060. And it says right here, on a speech to the United Nations in September, Xi Jinping put a plan to contribute to lower down global warming in ending emissions of automobiles. And it says right here, the biggest country that puts emissions of automobiles and contaminants, it is China. And Xi Jinping intends to end that by ending emissions of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Crazy, huh? How everything is coming to plan. How lithium, it is extremely important for the new automobile industry and for the new energy industry that is coming to a town near you. You know how the environmentalists are saying we don't have enough electricity? We're contaminating too much. The world needs to heal. We need new water because the water is so contaminated. Not only that, let me give you a statistic right here so we can be absolutely understanding ourselves. Right here. And it is, yes, everybody's talking about the Great Reset. Yes. It says, right here, this article, it says, the 10 countries with major automobile production in the world. Let us go and find out. And it says right here in this article, China, with 22.11 million vehicles, and it has a variation of 14.8%. Look at the percentage right here of difference of the United States. The United States, 11.04 with a variation of 6.9. Japan, 9.6 with a variation of 3.1. Germany, 5.7 with a variation of 1.2%. South Korea with 4.5 with a variation of 0.9. India with 3.8 million with a variation of minus 7.0. Brazil, 3.7 million with a variation of 9.9%. Mexico is a number 8 with 3.0 million with a variation of 1.7%. Thailand, it is in number 9 with 2.5 million with a variation of 4.3. And Canada is on 2.3 million with a variation of 3.4. I will tell you something that is really important right here as we're looking at this statistic. Do you see where Mexico is? Mexico is a number 8. And the United States is on number 2. This is why our relationships in our international ports need to stay open. A lot of people are saying, close the borders. Do you know how many millions and millions and billions of dollars are going to be lost if they close the border one day? Just one day. Do you know how it's going to affect the most important industry in the world, that is the automobile industry? You got to use this one. Trump never did that because he knew that it was going to completely affect the international treaty with Mexico, the United States, and Canada. The automobile industry is one of the most important industries, is the most important industry in the world. We have Ford over here. We have Chrysler over here. We have Honda, Mazda, Toyota. All the automobile industries and the cheap man labor is in Tijuana, is in the borders of Juarez, is in the borders of Coahuila, that connect to the United States of America. So we export a lot. And we import a lot of parts, of vehicle parts from the United States over here. This is extremely important for you guys to know, as the one that is changing the automobile industry due to extra contaminants of hydrocarbons and also carbon dioxide. The one that is leading that, it is who? It is this guy right here, China. So they're trying to change in the future of 2060, as you just heard Xi Jinping say, electrical cars. China and Mexico blue. The troops of China, they're in Mexico blue. Wow. And the last one, the last one, I think it's this one. Yes, this one. The ranking. It says right here. It says right here the ranking, the world ranking of the 10 countries that they are more productive on the automobile industry in vehicles that they have been fabricated since 2019. We're in 2021. And you go down right here. Let me see if this one it is. Right here. I think I lost this statistic. I think I lost it. Yes, I lost it. I don't know where I put it, but it's exactly the same as the one that I was putting right now. It is exactly the same as the one that I was putting right now. Now, for everybody that is not understanding what is going on, and for everybody that is not understanding how important it is to know exactly, the right now the situation, which is important for everybody to understand. The situation which is important for everybody to understand. If the Chinese troops are in Mexico, and I will tell you this, no, they're not. I have said this. They have asked me last night. I was on a live feed with the platform of Primetime Patriots, and everybody was asking me this question. My God, they were like, "It's China and Mexico. It's China and Mexico, and Chinese troops in Mexico. They're stationed outside of Canada." Like, okay, we know, but it's China and Mexico. No, troops, no, they're not. What I can tell you that they are is investors, and I just show you why they are investing. They're investing on the future, on energy. That's what they're investing. That's what they are investing. Lithium is the new gold. For everybody that is watching, lithium is the new gold. And as you see Xi Jinping talking about that, the carbon dioxide is a great contaminant of the planet, they're trying to change that by changing the automobile industry into electrical cars. And that's it. Leave it alone. It's done. Dominate that industry, the most important industry in the world, transportation, and the one that contaminates the more the planet. Wow. Amazing how they are going to every country to extract lithium, and then later on, when they are rulers of this industry with electrical cars, they will dominate every country and the economy will be theirs. They will manage it. We're not looking at 10 years, we're not looking at 20. We're looking at possibly 30, 40 years from now. It's amazing how they are planning everything out. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Voice News. God bless everybody that is watching. Super chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. Thank you so much. God bless. A lot of people are asking about the caravan. I will give, a little interview that it was sent to me. This is a merchant. It is a guy that works at a flea market. And is a guy from El Salvador that works legally in Mexico. And is an interview. It's an interview with our contact that is in Tapachula that he did to him. And I will translate for you guys to understand how do legal migrants from other countries feel about this caravan that is not 4,500 anymore, people. It is 9,000 now. And it is close to 9,000. But what the Guatemala government is trying to do, they have put 25 inspection points on the road all the way that connects to Mexico. What is this going to do? Is going to be decreasing the caravan little by little by little by little till when it gets to the border of Mexico, it will be absolutely, not that many. And they will be contained. That is the planification. This is an interview by a migrant this is an interview of a migrant that migrated from El Salvador to Mexico, and he's working legally in our country. And it is a really good interview. I really, enjoyed this interview because I will translate for you guys to see as he is being asked what is his opinions of the caravan and what is his opinions of what is happening right now. And he's clearly, explaining every single thing. This is what I feel. This is what I think that is going to happen, and this is what I believe. So it's really important for you guys to listen. What are legal migrants from other countries that they're stationed right now in our borders? What do they think about the caravan? And this is a really important interview, and I want you to hear it, as I am going to stop and translate at every moment. So this is an interview of a migrant from El Salvador in our border in Tapachula.
Oiga, Denis, fíjate que en El Salvador ya detuvo a varios líderes de la caravana migrante que viene cruzando pues, de manera violenta por Guatemala. ¿Cuál es la petición de ustedes como mexicanos aquí en Chiapas?
This is another interview. This is another interview. I will put the other one later on this afternoon for you guys to hear it. This is a leader of the merchant, flea markets right there in Tapachula, and he is about to explain right now what is his feeling. The reporter asked, "What is your feeling of these caravans that are coming violently through the border of Guatemala? What is your opinion?" And he's going to give his opinion. This is really important, people. Why? Because, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's going to affect the United States of America. United States citizens, a lot of you guys and a lot of United States citizens don't know how these caravans affect our businesses, affect our lives, affect our economy, affect these kind of individuals and this kind of Mexican citizens that they're working hard for the Mexican peso every day to provide to their families. And this is a good interview for you guys to hear. Look what his response to the question was, what is your opinion of people from El Salvador and Guatemala coming violently right now in Honduras, coming violently and through the country of Guatemala? And this is what he says.
Es de admirarse lo que está realizando el gobierno de El Salvador en cuanto a la detención de estos líderes. Y en cuanto a esta misma situación, el gobierno de México debe hacer la misma acción. Ya no.
It is preoccupying to see the situation that is happening in Guatemala, and it is admiring the people that they're trying to stop the caravan. Even the government of El Salvador try to stop the caravan, and the government of Mexico should look at the other governments to stop the caravan from entering our country. We don't have to allow to these people to step all over our sovereign, our national sovereignty, and we are in the middle of a pandemic. Our Mexico needs medical attention. We need health. We need hospitals. We need a lot of things first. We need priorities to be Mexicans first, and it is migrants is not a priority for us. The reporter asked, we need to monitor the caravans, and we need to know who is in the caravan so we can monitor who is coming in. And the merchant says definitely. The government needs to arrest the leaders that they are forming these caravans to stop their accomplishment and stop their trafficking to the United States of America. We know that a lot of them, they don't accomplish their dream to go to the United States of America, and they stay in our country. And they come to cause problems over here in our country. It is basically another, weight of maintenance for us to be, maintaining these people over here. To give them what a lot of poor people in Mexico, they don't get.
Honduras, Guatemala, El Salvador, y ahora lo van a hacer en México.
Mira, these leaders of the caravan, they have just, put a slap in the face to the government of Mexico. They have, laughed at the government of Mexico. They're laughing, all these leaders from Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala. Yeah, effectively, you're talking about truth. That is why the national security, the police, the military, and every authority this is why the military, we need to militarize our borders. And detain them. We had enough. We had enough. It is not possible that we are still allowing these leaders to continue to damage our sovereign nation. And not only bringing, more people, it just affecting our local businesses. And the reporter asked, the trafficking of people, it is the most, difficult crime. And the merchant, responds, yes, legally, that is the most difficult crime that it is being committed right here. Human trafficking is the one that is, the most important thing. And, the law needs to be applied.
La migración de Centroamérica, Honduras, Salvador, Guatemala, viene a afectar la zona de Tapachula, ¿no? Porque es el primer municipio por el que pasan para llegar a Estados Unidos.
The reporter asked, you have said many times, and the merchants have said many times, the immigration of influx of migrants, it is, practically affecting Tapachula because it is the door to the Central America, and it is affecting our economy. And he says, yes, the merchant responds and says, yes, definitely. It turns into be a really difficult economical and social problem. And, like I was commentating, the first problem that we have in Mexico right now is COVID. Mexico requires right now the priority that is support on health, health services, on the sector of health. On the medical department, on medicines. We don't need to give support to nobody else. We have a humongous problem in Mexico. Mexico, they need to stop being like that. They need to stop not giving priority to other people instead of their country. And they need to understand that they need to apply the law to all these people. Wow. I thought that I was the only crazy one in the whole country. I thought that I was the only crazy one in the whole country. I'm not crazy at all. Probably we're two people right here, the merchant and I, that were crazy. And other thousands and thousands and thousands of Mexicans that they feel exactly the same. This United Nations, this International Commission of Human Rights, this World Health Organization, this globalist and elite, these communists, these liberals and communists from the United States of America, all of these people, they don't care about citizens like that. They only care about opening the borders in their globalization. That's the only thing that they care about. That's it. They don't care about nothing else. They only care about their globalist agenda. Merchants from Mexico giving statements and saying, we don't need this immigration of influx of migrants right now. We need to cure our country. Our country's going through a pandemic, COVID. We need more support on the sector of health. We don't have enough hospitals. What I have been saying all this time, another citizen says. And then another one comes out. And then another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. This is why the Mexican people are tired. We are tired. We are not being treated in our country as a priority. The corruption, these political parasites, that they take advantage of the system. This kind of situations make us, our stomach ache. It hurts for people to be rushing the border, entering illegally, irregularly, without showing no responsibility of certificate of COVID, and not even proof of these children that they're being hauled from Central America to our country in the middle of this pandemic, and not caring about the families of these kind of individuals, of Mexican people like us. It's amazing. How's everybody doing? I'm Oscar Blue for Border Network News and America's Boys News. God bless everybody that is watching. Super Chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. Thank you so much. God bless. The question was in the morning yesterday, and has been consistently for the longest of time. My God, people have been, with this question. And hopefully, people will stop after, I did this show. Hopefully people will stop asking me this question, and they will do their own research. Hopefully people will stop asking, and they will understand if the Communist Party of China or any troops of China in our borders. And hopefully with what I just put right here on the screen, you can do your own research and understand that the new wave of controlling the planet is going to be the energy, lithium. And Chinese investors, yes, they are in Sonora. They are in the desert of Sonora trying to extract lithium and trying to renew the energy so they can lower down the contaminants of the world, that is hydrocarbons, the automobile industry with carbon dioxide and all of this, to transform the automobile industry into electrical industry, energy, lithium. That is the new wave. They have been extracting from Chile, that have been extracting from Bolivia. They are going to be they have been extracting in Venezuela. They, of course, ultimately, they have been extracting from Mexico right now. And the United States is falling little by little to number 2 of the most important country to be in the automobile industry. China is way up right now on the United States of America. China is way up than Mexico. China is a number 1. The United States is number 2, and Mexico is a number 8. This is why the international trade of the TEMEC between Canada, Mexico, and the United States, it is so important. If Mexico and the United States keep together and keep their sovereign nations, and we work together, we can absolutely defeat the globalist agenda and be as one with our greatest automobile trade. God bless you. Hope that this information was suitable and it was informative for you. If you consider this information being informative for you guys, Super Chat is on the bottom. God bless you guys. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero. You can follow him in Telegram, also YouTube and Facebook. You can follow me at Facebook. It's Oscar L. Blue. You can subscribe to my channel right here at YouTube. It's Oscar L. Blue. Also, you can become a member to receive exclusive content right here in our channel. Also, I have a channel in Telegram as Oscar L. Blue. You guys want to go to that one. It's blowing up. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. Have a beautiful day. If updates come from the caravan, I will immediately pop in here and give, breaking news for everybody. Thank you so much, Jackie Signs. Thank you so much for your $5 contribution. God bless your heart. You know what? I will answer some questions. If you guys want to ask me a question, I have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes for you guys. You guys want to ask me a question? I'm right here for you guys. Questions. I'm right here. There's a delay on YouTube, so it takes a little while for the question to arrive right here. There's a question right here by K Salties. It says, "Do you know who is MSM? Has this info already? Do you know who is MSM? Yes, MSM is fake news. Has this info already? I don't know. I investigate on my own. This is why we are independent broadcasters and reporters, and also journalists. We investigate on our own, and we see facts, and we go directly to the place. MSN, NBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, Telemundo, Univision, CNN. They pamper to the audience a lot, and they pamper to the audience with extreme kindness, and they make them feel like they're victims all the time. So it is, when you get to a particular place like myself or a lot of broadcasters, that they are really good, man. Tim Pool is a guy that he's a fantastic guy. When you get to those kind of people, is raw truth. You're like, what the hell is going on? And that is our obligation, to instruct the world, and to practically try to educate in a way, if we can. What do you think is going to happen to the near future? I believe that there is going to be a lot there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be a lot of changes. And one of the changes is for the people to adapt, that our freedom is going to be taken away if we don't fight for our constitution. We don't fight for our country. We don't fight for our land. They are going to try to take away our God-given right, that is our freedom. That is the most important thing. Without freedom of speech, without freedom of decision, all these monopolies and all these dictators are going to take decisions about our lives. So this is the unity of humanity. It's not only the United States. It's uniting as humanity to let the elite and let these deep states and let all these people know that we are the ones, that we live on this planet, not just them. We are the ones. They don't take decisions over our lives. We are the ones that take decisions over our lives. It is our freedom. Do you want to move to the United States or stay in Mexico? It doesn't even matter where I live. The most important thing is that we unite as humanity, and that we fight for our freedom, and that we fight for stop child trafficking, and then we stop this communist agenda. If I live in Japan, I will be doing exactly the same thing. If I live in Thailand, I will be exactly the same thing. If I live in Israel, I will be doing exactly the same thing. What is more important is that we have God, we have God in our lives, and we were all born equal. That is a thing that is written in the Bible. We are all sons of God. It doesn't even matter which land, where you are. Of course, who doesn't want to live in the United States of America, the greatest country that exists in the world? Of course, yes. But, I can't leave my country right now as it is struggling. I cannot leave my country to not support my country. I cannot leave my country and be saying I will go to the United States to live a better life without, doing my job over here. That is informed of the enormous child trafficking, the enormous irregularities that are happening in my country. I prefer to stay over here and to fight. And when I am comfortable, and when I say, you know what, I have the opportunity to go live into the United States, I will do travel and bring and live over there a better life. But, we need to understand that Mexico deserves to be a first-class world country. Mexico deserves to be a first-class world country in every aspect. So why not believe that our country is a safe country to live? This is the reason why that our country stays the same. We go away, we exile. No, we need to stay and fight and stay and be persistent. This is what we need to do. God bless you. Gabriel Lara dice, this is comment is in Spanish, hold on a second. México le da la bienvenida a migrantes porque México firmó el pacto de los demonios de lo uno y de los... Sí, claro que sí, he estado hablando de eso, mi queridísimo Gabriel Lara, por más de 2 años ya, del Pacto Mundial de Migración, que lo firmó Marcelo Ebrard el diciembre 18 del 2018 en Marruecos. James Kirby says, this place where the lithium is being mined, the site where the strange or unusual phenomenon. I don't understand your question, James, big dog. Let me try to elaborate it a little bit more, and I will try to understand. There's another question right here. Oscar Moreno says, is Mexico still with the Sao Paulo agenda towards socialism? And no, they're not. It's called El Foro de Puebla. It has changed their name. It's not El Foro de Sao Paulo. It's now called the Puebla Forum. And it is exactly the same agenda. It is socialist communist agenda. And the political party of Morena has been the best contributor to this political movement. You don't see other political parties that they're mostly capitalist political parties. Morena has been more carried to the communist and socialist agenda. So yes, your question is not Foro de Sao Paulo anymore. It's called the Foro of Puebla. Thank you so much, the Prolobo Annan. Thank you, Oscar, for being diligent in your reporting. Thank you so much. $5 contribution. Super chat is on the bottom for people that want to donate and contribute to my work. I'm going to through the questions, and I don't want to jump no question. So see the World Economic Forum. Yes, I have seen it. Abekan can AB. Yes, I have seen it. And it has a lot to do with the Great Reset. A lot of things are going to happen. The control of the banks, the elite controlling the banks, the stocks, Wall Street. It has a lot to do. This is going to change. This virus is just collapsing the economy for the banks to take control of it. And, it has to do a lot with that. And it has to do a lot with the PCC right now, that how they're taking over our economy and how they're investing on every country to start to collapse the country, to overwhelm the system economically of every country, and then ultimately to take over. It has to do a lot with that. But thank you for your comment. Another question by Glynis Filja. I apologize if I said your last name incorrectly. Where do we ask the U.S. go now after Biden? Where do we ask the U.S. go now from Biden? I think that your typing was a little bit, I believe incorrect. I don't know if it was correct or incorrect, but where do you see us as the U.S. government now after Biden? If that is the question, I will tell you this. I said, and I'll be really honest. I will be really honest. What is the PCC, Political Communists of China, the Party of Communist China? I said this for the longest time since I started broadcasting. If Donald Trump leaves office, the Democratic Party, when it started carrying in 2015 per se, they started carrying it was in the administration of Obama. They started carrying a little bit more radically to the left and being a little bit more communist. Now, since Donald Trump came into office, it is just plain and plastered all over every American citizen's face. So I said to everybody, if you guys decide to Joe Biden or, at that particular time was Bernie Sanders, the candidate, to be the candidate for the Democratic Party, you guys are going to have a humongous problem because they're going to try to transform the United States, the most capitalist country in the world, into a communist country. It is ultimately, their number one purpose, to collapse the economy of the United States and to control the greatest provider of capitalism to the world. And it is the last savior of capitalism. So, right now everybody's under the assumption that, Biden is the president-elect. Now, it is on the responsibility of you guys now to defend your country and to ultimately stop this guy from signing bills that they are going to be, practically turning your country into little by little, giving more and collapsing the economy of the United States, suffering and letting China take over your country. Question right here by Deb. So why are Mexicans so ignorant about politics when they want what U.S. has? Who brainwashes them about socialism? Venezuela is an example of socialism and did to a rich country. And the question is, why are everybody? What is not I believe that I'm going to rephrase your question. It's not why are Mexicans so ignorant about politics, because I can go to the Democratic Party and be telling you that that Democratic Party is in the United States and they are really ignorant and stupid. And it's about, why people are so ignorant about socialism and communism. And you're talking about politics when they want us, the U.S. has. And you're talking about the U.S. has, and practically you got Alexandria Ocasio, Rashida Tlaib, Ilhan Omar, and Kamala Harris, Gavin Newsom, and Cuomo, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. And I can tell you about all these ignorant people that they live in the United States of America, that they are in political positions, that they are in critical political positions, that they take decisions for your country, and they're bringing communism and socialism. So if you're asking about a foreign country, I suggest that you look inside of your country first and see who is leading your country and who is providing your country this ideology for the new crystal era that is practically pushing communism, and with their globalist organizations and these groups like Black Lives Matter, like Antifa, that they are pro-communist, Marxist, leftist, radical, progressive, organizations. So it's not, I would suggest that before looking out, you need to look in. What do you have? And how is the U.S. expanding with that? All liberals from the Democratic Party have come over here to our country to expand their communist agenda and their communist ideas. Not only that, liberals have come over here to change our constitutional rights and practically to step all over our constitution, creating fake marriages, creating fake matrimonies, and instigating and motivating people to practically to migrate to the United States of America illegally. So your question, it is first ask, what problem do you have inside your country? There's a question right here in Spanish. Oscar, ¿por qué anda el chisme de la invasión china? ¿Por qué China invadiría Estados Unidos? No entiendo. Let me answer this in Spanish and I will be real quick. Mira, lo acabo de explicar. En México tenemos un grande problema. No están las tropas invadiendo México. Está China ya entrando fuertemente al país de México para extraer el mineral de litio. Litio es el nuevo oro del mundo. China está transformando. Va a haber una nueva reforma energética mundial donde China va a poner el plan, ya lo puso el plan en las Naciones Unidas para bajar los contaminantes del dióxido de carbono y de hidrocarburos y completamente cambiar la industria automovilística, que es la industria número 1 a nivel mundial, y crear ya automóviles eléctricos. También ya se está tapando la señal de internet, viene la 5G, litio, energía se necesita, viene también los apagones que han estado sucediendo completamente. La Comisión Federal de Electricidad en México dio declaraciones de que necesitamos una nueva infraestructura, viene la nueva reforma energética y litio es una de los principales minerales que se ocupa para poder reformar esto y tener un dominio. Acuérdate lo que hace China y lo hace muy claramente, lo hizo en Venezuela y lo ha hecho en varias partes. Se mete, invierte, colapsa los negocios mexicanos, colapsa la economía mexicana, la sobrepasa y después se adueña. Es lo que hizo con Estados Unidos y lo va a hacer con México si nosotros dejamos hacerlo. Will Mexico push back the caravan as they have in the past? There's the obligation of the Mexican government to defend the sovereign nation, as I have just shown you. Thanks so much, Ms. Glenda Murphy. How you doing? As I have just shown you how the Mexican government is trying. They sent first 500 troops, and then they sent 1,000. They said 500 is not enough. 1,000 we're going to send. They're going to try. It's our obligation to defend our country and our sovereign nation, but it sounds like, in a way, it sounds like we have to do the job for everybody. And it is not like that. We need to unite. We need to work together. As also the United States government needs to, right now, I don't know, militarize the borders, but put more people, put more people in their borders. I think that they need more support. They need more border patrol. They need more customs. They need more agents of ICE. They need more. They need the National Guard. That's what they need. If Mexico is doing it, I suggest that the United States starts doing it also. This is the most important thing that, is not, okay, Mexico is doing it. We're okay, guys. Let's just go to Burger King. No, it's not, we are okay, guys. Let's just go to Burger King. If If that plan fails, what is plan B? What is the United States going to do? So we need to work together. This is about the thing that I've been saying, and I've been saying these questions. Unite, work together, work together, work together. Okay. Águila Real, this is a question in Spanish. Una pregunta, ¿por qué dices que Biden es el culpable de los migrantes de la caravana y otros dicen que es Soros el que los incita? ¿Cuál es tu fuente para decir eso? Muchas preguntas que no se aclaran. Pues, no sé qué ocupas para que se aclaren. ¿Qué ocupas? Ocupas que te ponga el video de casi, y saludos Águila Real, ocupas que te ponga el video de los 2 meses continuos antes de que el presidente, en el debate, como el presidente Biden está diciéndole a los migrantes que les va a crear un mejor camino para que migren hacia los Estados Unidos, y cómo la idea de la izquierda se ha manejado en CNN, en MSNBC, en ABC, en Washington Post, Washington Times, The New York Post, The New York Times, que Biden va a crear un mejor plan para los migrantes para poder llegar hacia los Estados Unidos. ¿Qué más evidencia ocupas? Los migrantes, cuando están ahorita migrando por Guatemala, están gritando Biden, Biden, Biden. ¿Qué más evidencia se ocupa? Claro que él ha sido el que ha instigado y motivado todo esto al decir estas declaraciones. Y más al decir que le va a dar la ciudadanía a más de 11 millones de personas irregulares en los Estados Unidos, que es una bendición de Dios, ¿eh? Yo no le estoy diciendo, ay, que racista, ay, que fascista, ay, dejemos sus sentimientos al ladito, pongan su corazoncito de sentimientos al lado. Las declaraciones se abren para otros parámetros y otras ventanas. Cuando dices que vas a darle la ciudadanía a 11 millones de personas, inmediatamente la gente agarra sus mochilas y vámonos, que nos van a dar la ciudadanía y ya no queremos estar aquí. Esto incita a que otras personas empiecen a migrar. George Soros con las Naciones Unidas, para que más o menos veas el parámetro, qué tan grande está, creó un pacto mundial de migración que se llama Pacto Mundial de Migración. En la era de Barack Obama, donde el vicepresidente era Joe Biden, ellos habían firmado el Pacto Mundial de Migración y lo trajeron a Estados Unidos. Cuando se iba a reafirmar, entró Trump y no lo firmó. México sí lo firmó. Esto trajo a que la enorme inflación de migrantes dijeran está abierto, pero no estaba. Y por 4 años consecutivos han estado viniendo, pensando que Estados Unidos todavía está en el Pacto Mundial de Migración cuando no lo está. Joe Biden ha sido muy enfático en decir que él va a crear un camino mejor para los migrantes a que lleguen hasta Estados Unidos. ¿De quién va a ser esa responsabilidad? ¿Quién va a cuidarlos en México? ¿Quién los va a guiar en México? No ocupamos México, no lo ocupamos, sí, pero tienes que migrar por Tapachula y llegar hasta la frontera. ¿Dónde? ¿Cómo le vamos a hacer? ¿Cómo vamos ahorita en medio de una pandemia? ¿Cómo se le ocurre a este hombre dar este tipo de declaraciones en medio de una pandemia? En medio de una pandemia se le ocurre dar este tipo de declaraciones, por el amor de Dios, qué ignorante, qué barbaridad. Ahí está, si quieres revísalo, tú haz tu propio research, yo hago el mío y de ahí me baso en mi noticia. Entonces haz tú el tuyo, ¿no? Busca las declaraciones de Biden y cómo ha hablado Biden de crear un mejor camino para los migrantes. Señores, how's everybody doing? Last question. What does AMLO say about this caravans? He hasn't said no statement right now. The only thing that I can tell you is that I'm going to give credit where credit is due, but it's weird because he signed the Globalist Compact of Immigration and now he's stopping the caravans. And the only reason why he's stopping the caravans, it is because he was going to get tariffed with the 5%, with the automobile industry, the avocado industry, and the beer industry. When Trump brought Marcelo Ebrard, the head of international relations, to the White House, he sat down with them and he told them, you know what? This is what is going to happen. If you guys don't stop this enormous influx of migrants, I'm going to tariff you with the 5%. You need to stop this enormous influx of migrants. And they stopped. So they created this National Guard wall. So they started stopping the caravans. And caravans have been stopped due to the fact that the United States put a threat on Mexico that if they didn't stop this enormous influx, and there's a document that says that, but the left over here in Mexico is so ignorant that they don't want to accept it. There's a document that says If you don't stop the enormous influx of migrants, I will tariff you. This is the reason why they stopped them. And the decision and also the instruction is to inevitably, every time that the caravan is coming, they need to send the National Guard. That is what they need to. That is what they need to do. God bless you all. It has been a really interesting morning show for everybody that is asking about China troops in Mexico. I just explained the whole thing, so I suggest that you watch the show again from the start. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Follow my partner, Real Anthony Agüero, at Orbis.net, also in Telegram, and also at YouTube, and also in other platforms that you can follow him. Facebook also. You can follow me at Facebook. Practically, Facebook, we don't know how much that is going to last, so I will be adding another account. Probably I'm going to go to minds.com. You can subscribe to my channel at YouTube, give it a like, and also you can become a member, exclusive member, to receive exclusive content. And also I got a channel in Telegram. If you guys want to go to my channel in Telegram. God bless you all. Stay safe. And like we always say, peace and love, everybody, because always your country's first. God bless.